التي دعاك بها سيدنا إبراهيم عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا صالح عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يونس عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا أيوب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يعقوب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا موسى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا هارون عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا شعيب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إسماعيل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا داود عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا سليمان عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا زكريا عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يحيى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا أرميا عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا شعياء عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إلياس عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا اليسع عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا ذو الكفل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يوشع عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وعلى جميع النبيين والمرسلين أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد نبيك عدد ما خلقته من قبل أن تكون السماء مبنية والأرض مدحية والجبال مرسية والبحار مجرأة والعيون منفجرة والأنهار منهمرة والشمس مضحية والقمر مضيئا والكواكب مستنيرة، كنت حيث كنت لا يعلم أحد حيث كنت إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد حلمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد علمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كلماتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد نعمتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء عرشك، وصل على سيدنا محمد زينة عرشك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما جرى به القلم في الكتاب، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في 7 سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما أنت خالق فيهن إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل قطرة قطرت من سماواتك إلى أرضك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد من يسبحك ويهللك ويكبرك ويعظمك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد أنفاسهم وألفاظهم، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل نسمة خلقتها فيهم من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد السحاب الجارية، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد الرياح الذارية من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما هبت عليه الرياح وحركته من الأغصان والأشجار والأوراق والثمار وجميع ما خلقت على أرضك وما بين سماواتك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد نجوم السماء من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في 7 بحارك مما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت وما أنت خالقه فيها إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ملء 7 بحارك، وصل على سيدنا محمد زنة 7 بحارك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد أمواج بحارك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد الرمل والحصى في مستقر الأراضين وسهلها وجبالها من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد اضطراب المياه العذبة والملحة من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقته على جديد أرضك في مستقر الأراضين شرقها وغربها سهلها وجبالها وأوديتها وطريقها وعامرها وغامرها إلى سائر ما خلقته عليها وما فيها ومدر وحجر من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي عدد نبات الأرض من قبلتها وشرقها وغربها وسهلها وجبالها وأوديتها وأشجارها وثمارها وأوراقها وزروعها وجميع ما يخرج من نباتها وبركاتها من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من الجن والإنس والشياطين وما أنت خالقه منهم إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل شعرة في أبدانهم وفي وجوههم وعلى رؤوسهم منذ خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد خفقان الطير وطيران الجن والشياطين من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل بهيمة خلقتها على جديد أرضك من صغير أو كبير في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها من إنسها وجنها ومما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد خطاهم على وجه الأرض من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد من يصلي عليه، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد من لم يصل عليه، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد القطر والمطر والنبات، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل شيء. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد في الليل إذا يغشى، وصل على سيدنا محمد في النهار إذا تجلى، وصل على سيدنا محمد في الآخرة والأولى، وصل على سيدنا محمد شابا زكيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد كهلا مرضيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد منذ كان في المهد صبيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد حتى لا يبقى من الصلاة شيء. اللهم وأعط سيدنا محمدا المقام المحمود الذي وعدته، الذي إذا قال صدقته وإذا سأل أعطيته. اللهم وأعظم برهانه وشرف بنيانه وأبلج حجته وبين فضيلته. اللهم وتقبل شفاعته في أمته، واستعملنا بسنته، وتوفنا على ملته، واحشرنا في زمرته وتحت لوائه، واجعلنا من رفقائه، وأوردنا حوضه، واسقنا بكأسه، وانفعنا بمحبته، اللهم آمين. وأسألك بأسمائك التي دعوتك بها أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد عدد ما وصفت ومما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت، أن ترحمني وتتوب علي وتعافيني من جميع البلاء والبلوى، وأن تغفر لي وترحم المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات، وأن تغفر لعبدك المذنب الخاطئ الضعيف، وأن تتوب عليه إنك غفور رحيم. اللهم آمين يا رب العالمين. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من قرأ هذه الصلاة مرة واحدة كتب الله له ثواب حجة مقبولة وثواب من أعتق رقبة من ولد إسماعيل عليه السلام. فيقول الله تعالى: يا ملائكتي هذا عبد من عبادي أكثر الصلاة على حبيبي محمد، فوعزتي وجلالي ووجودي ومجدي وارتفاعي لأعطينه بكل حرف صلى قصرا في الجنة، وليأتيني يوم القيامة تحت لواء الحمد نور وجهه كالقمر ليلة البدر وكفه في كف حبيبي محمد. هذا لمن قالها كل يوم جمعة له هذا الفضل، والله ذو الفضل العظيم. اللهم إني أسألك بحق ما حمل كرسيك من عظمتك وقدرتك وجلالك وبهائك وسلطانك، وبحق اسمك المخزون المكنون الذي سميت به نفسك وأنزلته في كتابك واستأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك، أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك. وأسألك باسمك الذي إذا دعيت به أجبت، وإذا سئلت به أعطيت. وأسألك باسمك الذي وضعته على الليل فأظلم، وعلى النهار فاستنار، وعلى السماوات فاستقلت، وعلى الأرض فاستقرت، وعلى الجبال فرست، وعلى الصعبة فذلت، وعلى ماء السماء فسكبت، وعلى ماء السحاب فأمطرت. وأسألك بما سألك به سيدنا محمد نبيك، وأسألك بما سألك به سيدنا آدم نبيك، وأسألك بما سألك به أنبياؤك ورسلك وملائكتك المقربون صلى الله عليهم أجمعين. وأسألك بما سألك به أهل طاعتك أجمعين، أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من قبل أن تكون السماء مبنية والأرض مطحية والجبال مرسية والعيون منفجرة والأنهار منهمرة والشمس مضحية والقمر مضيئا والكواكب منيرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد علمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد حلمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما أحصاه اللوح المحفوظ من علمك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما جرى به القلم في أم الكتاب عندك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء ما أنت خالقه من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد صفوف الملائكة وتسبيحهم وتقديسهم وتحميدهم وتمجيدهم.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أشهد أن لا استغفر الله Estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, estağfirullah, lazim الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليك من كل ذنب معصية من كل ما يخالف دين الإسلام من كل ما يخالف الشريعة من كل ما يخالف التاريخات من كل ما يخالف المعرفات من كل ما يخالف الحقيقات من كل ما يخالف العظمات يا أرحم الراحمين أودعنا كلمتين شهادتين عندك يا رسول الله وهي لنا وديعة يومك يا رحمة للعالمين اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفاتيح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دليل المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وفدوا أمر الله إن الله باسر بالعباد. رابطة الشريفة. Connect your heart to Shaykh Efendi. Fatiha Şerif. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Errahmanirrahim. Maliki yevmiddin. İyyâke na'budu ve iyyâke nesta'in. İhdina sıratal mustakim. Sıratal lezîne en'amte aleyhim. Gayril mağdubi aleyhim veleddâlin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Errahmanirrahim. Maliki yevmiddin. İyyâke na'budu ve iyyâke nesta'in. İhdina sıratal mustakim. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. صلوات الشريف. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. ألم نشرح الشريف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله. إخلاص الشريف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله. فاتحة الشريف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. صلوات الشريف. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم صل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاطر السماوات والأرض أنت ولي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما وألحقني بالصالحين. آمنا بالله صدق الله العظيم. سبحانك ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي مصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى وصحبه الكرام إلى مشايخنا بتركة نقشبندية العليا حضرة النبي إمام تاريخ حالك وجشان نقشبند محمد رئيس الوارث سلطان أولياء شب الله فاز دايستاني أبو فكرة سيد أجود رباني سلطان أولياء كبرة الإسلام صاحب زمان شيخ سلطان مولانا محمد ناظم الهلكاني حد مهاجرين إلى عبد الخالق كجواني SahibulSaif شيخ عبدالكريم الكبرسي رباني سائر سادتنا والصديقين.
الفاتحة. اللهم صل فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله العسير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب بلى الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله Allah المولى نعم الناصر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم. حسبنا الله نعم الوكيل نعم المولى نعم الناصر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. ياهو ياهو يا دعيم ياهو ياهو يا دعيم ياهو ياهو يا دعيم الله ياهو يا دعيم يا دعيم يا دعيم يا دعيم يا الله يا دعيم يا دعيم يا دعيم يا الله يا حليم يا حليم يا حليم يا الله يا حليم يا حليم يا حليم يا الله يا حافظ يا حافظ يا حافظ يا الله يا حافظ يا حافظ يا حافظ يا الله يا حنان يا حنان يا حنان يا الله يا حنان يا حنان يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا منان يا منان يا الله يا منان يا منان يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا ديان يا ديان يا الله يا ديان يا ديان يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا سبحان يا سبحان يا الله يا سبحان يا سبحان يا سبحان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا كريم يا كريم يا كريم يا الله يا كريم يا كريم يا كريم ya Kerim ya Allah, ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Allah, ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Allah, ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Allah, ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Allah, ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Allah, ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Allah, ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Allah, ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Allah, ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Fettah ya Allah, ya Settar ya Settar ya Settar ya Allah, ya Settar ya Settar ya Settar ya Allah, ya Alim ya Alim ya Alim ya Allah, ya Alim ya Alim ya Alim ya Allah, ya Ali ya Ali ya Ali ya Allah, ya Ali ya Ali ya Ali ya Allah, ya Azim ya Azim ya Azim ya Allah, ya Azim ya Azim ya Azim ya Allah, ya Celal ya Celal ya Celal ya Allah, ya Celal ya Celal ya Celal ya Allah, ya Jabbar ya Jabbar ya Jabbar ya Allah, ya Jabbar ya Jabbar ya Jabbar ya Allah, ya Kahhar ya Kahhar ya Kahhar ya Allah, ya Kahhar ya Kahhar ya Kahhar ya Allah, ya Kadir ya Kadir ya Kadir ya Allah, ya Kadir ya Kadir ya Kadir ya Allah, ya Muqtadir ya Muqtadir ya Muqtadir ya Allah, ya Muqtadir ya Muqtadir ya Muqtadir ya Allah, ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Allah, ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Kerim ya Allah, ya Wali ya Wali ya Wali ya Allah, ya Wali ya Wali ya Wali ya Allah, ya Rashid ya Rashid ya Rashid ya Allah, ya Rashid ya Rashid ya Rashid ya Allah, ya Ghaffar ya Ghaffar ya Ghaffar ya Allah, ya Ghaffar ya Ghaffar ya Ghaffar ya Allah, ya Ghafur ya Ghafur ya Ghafur ya Allah, ya Ghafur ya Ghafur ya Ghafur ya Allah, ya Rahman ya Rahman ya Rahman ya Allah, ya Rahman ya Rahman ya Rahman ya Allah, ya Rauf ya Rauf ya Rauf ya Allah, ya Rauf ya Rauf ya Rauf ya Allah, ya Rahim ya Rahim ya Rahim ya Allah, ya Rahim ya Rahim ya Rahim ya Allah, ya Wahhab ya Wahhab ya Wahhab ya Allah, ya Wahhab ya Wahhab ya Wahhab ya Allah, ya Wahid ya Wahid ya Wahid ya Allah, ya Wahid ya Wahid ya Wahid ya Allah, ya Ahad ya Ahad ya Ahad ya Allah, ya Ahad ya Ahad ya Allah, ya Samad ya Samad ya Samad ya Allah, ya Samad ya Samad ya Samad ya Allah, ya Sami ya Sami ya Sami ya Allah, ya Sami ya Sami ya Sami ya Allah, ya Basir ya Basir ya Basir ya Allah, ya Basir ya Basir ya Basir ya Allah, ya Alim ya Alim ya Alim ya Allah, ya Alim ya Alim ya Alim ya Allah, ya Rezak ya Rezak ya Rezak ya Allah, ya Rezak ya Rezak ya Rezak ya Allah, ya Gani ya Gani ya Gani ya Allah, ya Gani ya Gani ya Gani ya Allah, ya Rauf ya Rauf ya عسير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم صل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كلنا أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين على أشرف العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات على أكمل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات على أشرف العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات صلوات الله تعالى على ملائكته وأنبيائه ورسوله والجميع محمد محمد الصلاة والسلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته رضي الله تبارك وتعالى سادتنا أصحاب رسول الله أجمعين ونتبع من المتاكين وأولياء الصالحين شيخنا بتركة نقشبند العالية قدس الله زكيهم بارك الله تعالى بركاتهم في ذاتهم دائما والحمد لله رب العالمين الفاتحة اللهم صل سبحان ربي العلي الأعلى الوهاب
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين جعل الله وإياكم من السجب والشفاعة وارجو من الله رحمته ورحمته اللهم بحرمة هذا النبي الكريم وآله وأصحابه السالكين على منهاجه القويم اجعلنا من خير أمته واشتنا بذيل حرمته واحشنا غدا في زمرته وسملتنا آفة مدحه ونصرته وحينما متمسكين بسنته وطاعته ومتنا اللهم على حبه وجماعته اللهم ادخل مع جد فلمن ندخلها وانزل معه في قصورها فلمن ننزلها وارحمنا يا معيش الخلائق فترحمها وارزقنا زيارته في كل سنة ولا جمل غافل ولا نهوك براسنا اللهم لا جمعات الذنوب وسرت برداء المغفرة وعيوبا اللهم انه كان معنا في صدمات في مثلها فلا تنفضح رحمهم الله اللهم ارحمنا ذا سن اصحاب القبور وفقنا يبقى سناه على ممر الدهور اللهم اجعلنا لك ذاكرين ولنا معك شاكرين واليوم لقائك من الذاكرين وحنا بطاعتك مشغولين وإذا توفيتنا فتوفنا غير مفتونين ولا مخذولين واختم لنا منك بخير اجمعين اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين واجعل ما فتت هذه الدنيا سالما اللهم اجعل هذا الرسل يمكن لنا شفيعا وارزقنا به يوم القيامة مقاما رفيعا اللهم اسقنا من حوض نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم شربة هنيئة من اتبع ودواشنا تحت لوائه غدا اللهم اغفر لنبيه وعلى ابائنا وامهاتنا ومشايخنا المعلمين اذر حقوق علينا ولمناج هذا الخير في هذه الساعة ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الاحياء منهم والاموات انك انت قريب مجيب الدعوات وقاضي الحاجات وقاضي الحاجات وقاضي الحاجات واغفر الذنوب والخطيئات يا ارحم الراحمين يا ارحم الراحمين يا ارحم الراحمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ya Rabbi, all praises are due to you, and may your peace and blessings on the Holy Prophet Islam, his family, and his companions. Ya Rabbi, please us our grand Shaykh Sultan Awliya, Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim al-Hakkani. Ya Rabbi, please us our Shaykh SahibulSaif, Shaykh Abdulkerim, Kibrisi, Ya Rabbi, raise them to higher and higher and higher stations. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, give long life, healthy life, strong life to Shaykh Lokman Efendi. Ya Rabbi, make us to be better ones to him. Ya Rabbi, make us to be better ones in this way. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, bless us in these days of Rajab. Ya Rabbi, bless us in Shaban. Ya Rabbi, let us to reach to Ramazan. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, we're thanking you for your endless favors to us. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, don't make us to be the ones who are in ghafla to your favors to us. Ya Rabbi, don't make us to be the ones who are ungrateful to your favors to us. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, make us to be living in that shukr. Ya Rabbi, make us to be running to show our shukr to you. Ya Rabbi, make us to be running to show the shukr to the ones who are leading us to you. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, don't make us to be arrogant. Ya Rabbi, don't make us to be stubborn. Ya Rabbi, don't make us to be proud. Ya Rabbi, make us to be your humble, obedient servants. Ya Rabbi, make us to be your servants who stand for haq. Ya Rabbi, and oppose batil. Ya Rabbi, for the sake of this holy night. Ya Rabbi, for the sake of our Shaykh. Ya Rabbi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Rabbi, Peygamber Efendimiz Aleyhisselatü Vesselam Hazretleri yüzü hürmeti mübarek Cuma gecesinin hürmetine Ya Rabbi. Mübarek senin ayının Recep-i Şerhullah'ın hürmetine Ya Rabbi. Büyük şeyimizin ve şeyimizin ahiretteki makamlarını, güçlerini, kuvvetlerini, heybetlerini, şanlarını, şereflerini arttır Ya Rabbi. Onların yüzüsü hürmetine Ya Rabbi. Şeyh Lokman Efendi'nin heybetini, gücünü, kuvvetini, şanını, şerefini arttır Ya Rabbi. Cemaatimizi sevdiğin iman ehli kullarını emni eman dairende tut Ya Rabbi. Bizlere hakkı hak, batılı batıl olarak göster Ya Rabbi. Recep ve Şaban ayını bizler için mübarek kıl Ya Rabbi. Mübarek Ramazan-ı Şerif ayını ümmetinin ayını Ya Rabbi. Sağlık, afiyet ile kavuşmayı bizlere nasip ve mesele eyle Ya Rabbi. Ya Rabbi, bizlere bu güzellikleri nasip ettiğin için şükürler olsun Ya Rabbi. Verdiklerine, vereceklerine şükürler olsun Ya Rabbi. Şükür kapısından bizleri ayırma Ya Rabbi. Sevdiğin işlerle meşgul eyle Ya Rabbi. Sevdiklerinle haşr neşr eyle Ya Rabbi. Şeyimizin himmetini dünya ahiret üzerimizden eksik etme Ya Rabbi.
Amin. Estağfurullah, estağfurullah. Estağfurullah lazim lezi la ilahe illa ve hel kayyum ve etûbü ileyh. Tevbeten abdin sâsin şuna Allahümme ente rabbi la ilahe illa ente halaktani. Ya Vahhab, ya Vahhab, ya Vahhab, ya Musavi vel ezbab, ya Mufati vel abwab, ya Qalib el kulubi vel absar. Ya Rilil mutahayirin, ya Giyas müstegisini, hayya kayyum, zülcelali vel ikram ve fil emri ilallah, inallahu basirun bil ibad, Allahümme salatin tencina min cemil halil ve afar ve taqdiruna cemil acar ve tahiruna li sayyiatin. اللهم صل على محمد الحمد لله يا ارحم الراحمين ارحمنا يا ارحم الراحمين فاعف عنا يا ارحم الراحمين يا غفر الذنوب يا ستر العيوب يا فتح القلوب امين امين امين والسلام على سيدنا محمد رب العالمين الى شرف النبي المصطفى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الى الشيخ عليا قاصدا وصحبه وجه الشعر سلطان يا شيخ سلطان الناس صاحب السيف الفاتحة فاتحة آمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله power is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that the more that it is making itself to be humble, the more it's pulling itself down, the more Allah will raise. The more you are humble, the more Allah is going to raise you. But the ego is drunk. You understand? Ego doesn't know that. Ego doesn't want that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also created the ego to be subdued by the spirit. And especially the power that you're able to have when you are putting the ego down in this world. And then that ego, with the power of that ego, you can rise to high stations. But don't think now the ego is going to bring you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala too. Because in order to go into that journey to meet with your Lord, that time, everything you have to leave behind. You understand? Your ego, everything you have to leave behind. So we cannot enter into that so much. Well, we don't even know how to enter into a bathroom. So you're asking the question, why is the ego self-sabotaging? Because the ego has not been created to be a lord, but it thinks that it is. The ego has been created to be under the control, to be a servant. The ego is not a servant to Allah. The ego is a servant to the spirit. And when the spirit is able to catch the ego and make it to serve him, then that time, with the power of that ego especially, you'll be able to, in this world, to be able to escape from this world, to be able to escape from the gravity of this world. You understand? Because the ego is the one that is pulling it down. We're entering into the days of Miraj. This is completely tied in with Miraj. And so, different vehicles, the Prophet ﷺ ride. Because it is not just the Burak. In fact, the Burak was tied up. How many vehicles there? The Prophet ﷺ made? I believe it was 5. That is known. More that is known? We don't know. Maybe more? Of course there may be more. You understand? Burak making the Isra. Now, still you are in this world, but you are breaking away from the laws of this world, but still you are in this world. But when you want to go into different worlds now, you have to ride on different vehicles, different kinds of transportation. Prophet ﷺ rode on, for example, the Rafraf. The Rafraf is all the way up there. Prophet ﷺ rode on the back of the Burak, went up to a certain level, rode on the back of Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, went to a certain level. Other vehicles went on a certain level. So this is showing how when we are able to make what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us to be servants to the Spirit, and if the Spirit knows that it is a servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, meaning the servants that Allah has given you, they are not becoming the masters, then you can use them, and it is not going to be so difficult now to be able to make that journey to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a journey away from yourselves. You understand? Because our self is false. Prophets came to teach us that. Prophets came to show us the different realities so that we don't get caught up with one thing only. Trying to show us that this world too has so many different realities. We have not even discovered so much. Modern man discovered nothing. Understand? And if you think that you're going to discover all this without first discovering yourself, because all this is supposed to make you to discover into something bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, higher. But if you're not discovering yourself first, then you're going to get smaller and smaller and deeper instead of going higher. It will destroy you. It's one of the reasons why in these times it is not permitted for us to enter into those kinds of talks. In our way, it is not permitted for us to enter into those kind of mystical talks. It's not the time for that too. You understand? Because people hardly know. Forget about entering into a toilet. They don't even know that they're dirty. To get rid of that dirtiness, you enter, astaghfirullah, you enter into a toilet to get rid of dirtiness, correct? But people don't even know that they're dirty. So they're carrying the toilet inside. How are you going to get rid of that now? First, make people realize that they are sick. So many people are not realizing that they are sick. Then when there are doctors, spiritual doctors, that are telling them that they are sick, they accuse those doctors. So this is one of the tricks of Dajjal, the confusion of Dajjal. Like what we talked about a few days ago. Dajjal makes confusion. Now you don't know what is haq and you don't know what is batil. Dajjal is not coming with open batil. You understand? It comes with hidden batil. It comes with the guise, with the covering, with the form of haq. Comes with the form of haq. How then are we going to know? That there is batil inside that. How are we going to know? This is how Dajjal is going to be confusing to people, because it's not coming with, don't think Dajjal is going to come with 2 horns and 1 eye and, you know, and that kind of thing. Dajjal is coming to trick. He is going to come in the most beautiful form. He's going to come in the form of prophets. The Shaykh has spoken so much about this. And he's going to speak from the holy books too. And whatever he speaks, people will listen. It'll pull their hearts. How are we going to know if that is right or if that is wrong? This is the knowledge that people of the Akhir Zaman, they should run after. This is the knowledge of the Akhir Zaman that in so many Muslim countries they forbid people to talk about. And if they permit people to talk about the Akhir Zaman, signs of the Akhir Zaman, They just talk about deserts turning green, tall buildings in the deserts, barefoot, naked Arabs running around. Those kinds of prophecies. You understand? But they don't talk about how we are to fight against the Dajjal. What are we? How are we going to polish our heart that we're able to see kufr that is written on his forehead? So now you must know what is haq and batil. Now you must know that there is a haq and there is a batil. First thing that Dajjal is going to introduce is there is no batil. Everything is haq. Everything is permissible. There is no boundaries. There is no law. The law is everything is permitted. Meaning there is no laws of the Prophet ﷺ, there is no sunnat saying what is right and what is wrong. He says, don't judge me. Everything is permitted. So, looking at it from one eye, not looking at it with two eyes, looking at it from one eye. And what is it that he's going to bring is going to pull the ego very much. It's not going to pull the spirit. It's going to pull the ego. Whatever the ego wants, he's going to give it to you. Person who doesn't even understand what is spirit and what is ego, you think he's going to understand what Dajjal is bringing and be able to fight against it? He's not going to. So for that, we need the training of the saints. We need the training of the awliya Allah, that they're going to tell us how to look at things and how to think. They're going to tell us how to polish our hearts, how to look with the nur of Allah, not to look with our ego. Ya Alhamdulillah. May we always be looking through the eyes of our Shaykh and holding tightly. As much as enough. Fatiha. Amen. Yes, Mr. You have any questions? Huh? How many? Why 6?
There are people who are Muslims that they believe, or at least they were saying that they believe that Holy Prophet is receiving revelation, that he's Allah's prophet, but they cannot, that him saying that he went on Miraj is something that was a line for them. What was so different about that it made some people believe?
First, you have to understand, this is a people just like the people of this Zaman. Always look to us. People of the first Jahiliyyah, they don't believe there is a creator. People of first Jahiliyyah, they don't believe that there is a heaven and a hell. They don't believe there is an afterlife. Correct? They don't believe in that. Their understanding of something that is supernatural is very low, very common. You understand? It is just superstition. That is the nearest that they get to something other than the material world. Correct? Okay. For them to believe that there is an Allah that there is going to be a life after death is something that is so difficult for them. Wasn't it? Impossible. Just like today. Majority don't believe. Well, I don't know if we're going to come back. There's no proof, they're saying. No one has ever died and come back. And I said, you idiot. So many they have done that. But you're not able to see. So now, to hear that the Holy Prophet ﷺ, that within one night, within, let's say, a split second, because the Miraj, though he traveled from Mecca to Qudus, making so many stops along the way. From Qudus, door was open for him to go to the different skies and the different heavens, and reaching to Sidratul Muntaha, and then to be beyond that, to be in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, traveling for, Allah saying what? 4 times 40,000. Doesn't matter. Hundreds of thousands of light years traveling, staying there with his Lord, and then coming back, and then going through the paradises again. And don't forget, he went back and forth to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Musa alayhi salam says, go back. There's a deeper secret to that. It's not just about that. You understand? So, all that. But when the Prophet ﷺ was returned, the pitcher, there's a water next to his bed. He was knocked down. When he came back, the water was still dripping. So Allah created time inside of time. How difficult is that for our Lord? It's not difficult at all. Allah can create time inside of time, inside of time. And He can create space inside of a space. And that, for those people, shocking, unbelievable. Because there are people, like the people of today, they are just running after their own senses and satisfying their own senses. When you're satisfying just your desire, your animal side, then your spiritual side, you're choking it. You're killing it. It's dying. So it'll never believe in things so easy because it's dying. And for that, so many, you say this is just too much for us to believe. It's too much. And the unbelievers, the Quraysh unbelievers, they did something which was very simple for everyone to understand how unbelievable it is. They said to the Prophet ﷺ, they're saying, take 1 foot up, pick up 1 foot. And he did. And he says, now pick up the other foot. Prophet ﷺ put 1 foot down, pick up the other. He says, no. They said, you claim that you went here and then, you cannot even put 2 feet up. He says, no, I'm not claiming, I'm going. He says, I'm claiming my Lord took me. Which the surah is saying, that Allah took. Now that is another secret there. Allah taking is different. You going is different. And so, it's one of the reasons why they need to see so many miracles, so that they understand that there is another reality beyond this reality. And that can wake them up. So, do we need to see miracles here? Even if miracles are shown, people's hearts in the Akhir Zaman, majority they're completely sealed. They say, we see this on YouTube. What's so great about this? We see this, we see this, we see this. Yet they are chasing after. And don't forget that Dajjal is going to come with those miracles too, that people are chasing after. who will still believe that. Because now Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam, like we said, is going to bring the law. He's going to bring out the lost traditions of the Prophets alayhi salam. People are not going to like that. Even if Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam is going to show miracles, they're not going to like that because it's making them to be more tight. They say we cannot just go and let our egos to be wild. We like this. Who cares if we show miracle and we have to have our ego to be tight? Shaykh Efendi showing so many karamat, and then later he's tying their ego, and they don't like it. And then they wait until he passes. They wait 1, 2, 3, 7 years until he passes, and now they want to be loose. I said, go ahead. We don't want people who are weak too. Huh? Just like that Shaykh now. It fits. Once upon a time there was a Shaykh, and there was a Shaykh that he could work so many miracles, and his murids are thinking, why is our Shaykh keeping his karamats and his power so secret? If more people know, then it's better. More people can come and serve our Shaykh. Just a few murids he has around him, and the whole society is looking at him like he's nothing. So the Shaykh knew what the murids were thinking, and the Shaykh was trying to make them to understand. And one day when they were eating together, yes, there was a time when the Shaykhs used to eat together with the murids. Now it's become a little bit different. The Shaykh needs to eat with the murids. Murids need to look at the Shaykh. At least once a week, if not once a month. If not. That time they were eating, yes. And there were some bones from the chicken that was in front of the Shaykh. And the Shaykh says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and he hit the plate, and the bones, they come together. And then it became a miracle in front of their eyes. The chicken just come out like that, live, and it started running around. They had some guests, and they were shocked. The murids start speaking about this miracle. The guests start speaking about this miracle. They say, you know, there's one Shaykh that's so great, he can do this. He can bring the dead back into life. Before you know it, 1 week later, when the Shaykh was sitting down, his Dergah usually had 5, 7 people. Now it's filled up with hundreds of people. They're all wanting to see this miracle from the Shaykh. The Shaykh looking around, look at his murids, giving them a hard look like this. Putting his head down, he started eating. They were eating and they were watching. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The Shaykh was eating Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. With every mouthful, must say. After a while, the Shaykh was eating, he moved his body a little bit, and then he let go one. How they say in America, they let one rip. Correct? Something like that. People were shocked. You know how it is, especially with Turkish people. With Turkish people, they see you eat with their hands, they get very disgusted. Especially the way that people are going to eat their hands, not according to Sunnah, but according to how they eat, like this, like this. They put in their beards, they lick their hands like this. They say, oh, very bad, right? Now imagine the Shaykh that has a reputation of being so holy is able to work miracles, is able to raise the dead to life, and he's eating and he's farting. The people got very disgusted. They said, did you see that? Is this possible? Tawbah astaghfirullah. They said, this is disgusting. They started to leave. They all left cursing at the Shaykh, saying he's a fraud, he's this, he's that. And when the Shaykh continued eating, not saying anything, when he looked up and saw his own murids, just 5 of them, it's just seated around him. And he's saying, don't you see, my son? those who are going to come through one clap like this, because he was clapping the table to make the chicken to come alive, says they're going to leave with one fart. So many they're coming because of that clap. It should not be. We're not coming for that. Besides, what is the Shaykh trying to say? What is the Shaykh trying to say, raising those chickens to become alive? What is Isa alayhi salam trying to say? When, with Allah's permission, he raised the dead to become alive. What is he trying to say? Isa alayhi salam raised the dead with Allah's permission. The Prophet alayhi salam, he made the hearts that are dead to become alive. Did the Prophet alayhi salam raise the dead? Yes. I'm not going to enter into that tonight. The saints of Allah, they're able to do that. Which one is harder? Which one is harder, to bring the meat and the bones to become alive, or to make the heart that has been dead, to bring that to life? So this is what we should be concentrating on. First, understanding how our hearts are dead, and then knowing what is it when it becomes alive, what it must beat with. Not with nafs, not with your hawa, but with Allah. Inshallah. We'll speak more about this, but we need proper circumstances also. Because some of you are very tired. This kind of talk is also very heavy, because whatever is coming down is heavy. And we have to put it properly. وَمِنَ اللَّهِ تَوْفِيقُ الْفَاتِحَةِ. Wilson, have some dessert. Did you eat dessert last night? Okay. Good. Yes?
Like you just said, people don't believe in awliya anymore. Just like first Jahiliyyah, they don't believe in all this stuff. But the Christians, they believe in Jesus Christ, Isa alayhi salam, performing all those miracles.
Mm-hmm.
So in these circumstances, somebody asks one of the murids like about the Shaykh, like how does the murid describe the Shaykh to them? Because from a murid standpoint, the Shaykh has a special place. And
how many Christians really believe all that literally? Not even the priests, they believe that so much now. And if they do, they feel really embarrassed to concentrate on the miracles. You understand? They feel very embarrassed to speak. So, if they're with the unbelievers, they ask about what?
well, like they ask about, let's say, ask about you, let's say who the Shaykh is. So
Yeah.
how do you describe who the Shaykh is? Because from a murid standpoint, the Shaykh has a very revered.
Say the Shaykh is a guide. The Shaykh is the one who is representing the Prophet. For us, the Prophet ﷺ is a guide that covers everything. You understand? Because the miracles is also to guide. The mercy is to guide. The punishment is to guide. At the end of the day, the guidance is leading to a good place. There's no such thing in Islam as just punishment because of punishment, just like that. That's happening only in the Akhir Zaman. Punishment because of punishment. The punishment is to clean us and to make us to understand, come to our senses. The punishment is, in reality, the punishment is like that drug addict who's going into what? Cold turkey. What he wants is taken away from him. You understand? And it's showing the kind of evil that he himself is doing. He's not realizing it, but is showing that, making him to feel that. So it is not coming from Allah. It is coming from us. This is what Islam is saying. This is what Tariqat is saying. There is no fire in hell. We bring our own fire to hell. This is something that we have to understand very properly, especially when we're talking to people who are not coming from the Muslim tradition. It's very difficult for them because so our understanding of evil is different. Their understanding of evil is also different. They say, oh, the devil is like astaghfirullah. They're putting like the devil almost like a partner, but a bad partner to Allah, a challenge to Allah, the enemy of God. You understand? Allah is good, He is evil, representing. No, it's not. In Islam, a shaitan is just one. And he is a servant of Allah. He is a bad servant of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He can be challenged in any way? No. Understand? So idea of shaitan is completely different. They're still mixed up with duality. As Maulana Rumi is saying, move away from Trinity, move away from duality, come to Ahad. So which means what? Their idea of Allah is also very, very different from our idea of Allah. Yes, the Creator, yes. But, very different. The power. Don't believe in that, really. So, now, idea of evil is different, idea of God is different. Idea of punishment is different, idea of hell is different. Very quick to say, you go to hell, you go to hell, you go to hell, you go to hell. You understand? And you're going to stay there forever, you deserve it. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not create us to be staying in hell forever. Even the ayats of the Quran Karim that is saying that it is a admonition. And so, it is a warning. So now their idea of what a prophet is, the idea of what a saint is. Even those ones who believe in saints, how are we going to explain to them how saints are in Islam? Say, oh, so the Pope don't declare you a saint? Like, where is the Muslim Pope now? Because for them, there has to have a Pope. They have to have cardinals. They have to have this, they have to do that, and then they're going to select. Oh, this one. They put in the report and everything, and then they have to see, they have to do this, they have to do that. Just like how we say, the selection process of so many things in the dunya, correct? You have to select the candidates, you have to submit the candidates, you have a committee to overlook everything, and that. How are we going to explain to them is completely different. It's not like that in Islam. Yes, there is someone who submits that. Yes, but it is not a body of people that you're going to see with these eyes. Okay? So no one in the earth, no power in the earth is going to be able to put any control over that. To say, this saint, this is not saint. I'm looking. So many of these saints. What happened? So many of these saints, they are white people. What happened to the non-white people? Okay, you have 1, 2, 3 over here, but what happened to them? Christianity has been in Africa even before Islam, no? Of course. What happened to all the brown people, the black people? What happened to them? They're not worthy to be. And why are so many of them Italians? It's another thing. Very weird, right? What are you thinking? Reach all the way to Asia. What happened to Chinese saints? They reach all the way to Central Asia, was Nestorian. Oh, now we're going into politics. Well, we don't recognize this. We are this. We are the. Politics gets into it. But Islam is no. So it's very different. So there's some ways that you need to be able to talk to them properly and say that this is different. So what is, your Shaykh is a guide. He's representing the Prophet, but he's a guide. And he's different from, say, a scholar, someone who goes and studies. He has to be trained by his master. His master is trained, and he goes back. There is a lineage, clear lineage like that. And it must not be controlled by anyone in this world, not by any government, not by any board of trustees, not by any political or economic power, nothing. So, and that guide, whatever is necessary, will be given to him. It's not necessary now. If it's necessary, karamats will be given to him. But if it's not necessary, it's not going to be given. But like what we said before, what is a bigger karamat? Efendi says, don't you see it's karamat enough? On a Thursday night, on a Friday night, our place is packed with people who just want to sit and to worship. In this state, in this country, people are waking up. So, may Allah keep us always with them under their feet, inshallah. Fatiha. So, does that answer your question, sort of? Not really. It is. Speak to them just normally, inshallah. No need to address all those other things also. Muslims are not going to believe so much. Unbelievers are going to believe. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? This much should be enough, inshallah. If there are questions, we'll answer tomorrow. Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum.